Time bears down on us without mercy. How should we live the days that we have left? What should we spend them on? We saw one possible answer to those questions. But we cannot accept it. Not even as a last resort. After all, it was the only path that was offered to those two. We should all be free to choose our own way. That's our belief. That's why we fight.
You gonna hit something or not?
Huh?
What use is swinging that slab if you ain't gonna swing it at one of the actual targets?
But I'm just practicing.
Say, why a hammer? This looks more your style.
Totally.
Right.
Whoa. Whoa! Spark me silly. She beat 5 8-termers in a row.
Mio, eh? She that off-seer?
Yeah, she should be the one heading to the front lines, not us.
Nice one, Mimi! That was awesome! Poor 8th-termers. You mopped the floor with them.
Thank you, Senna. Hang on. Where's Miyabi?
Oh, Miyabi? The commander and consul wanted to see her in command.
Oh, okay. Hey, fancy a bite?
Sure. I'm a bit peckish.
It's a bit early, I suppose.
No, I'm ready if you are.
Huh? I was under the impression that you didn't like fish.
Huh? That is true. But can't be too picky. My muscles need protein, you know?
Hey, Senna. There's no need for this.
Huh?
Just be yourself. You know you don't have to do what I do, right?
No, that's not...
Senna.
Sorry.
Come on. You say that too often. You've nothing to apologize for, Senna.
Okay.
Eat what you enjoy. Never stop being you. Okay?
think that should be far enough.
Did I do good out there?
What was that?
Huh? What's that? Did I say something?
I mean, you just said something about doing good or whatever?
Ha! That's funny. Must have just slipped out.
You seem so lonely.
Huh?
At training, in camp, at night. She's always got friends right by her. But why does it seem like she's all alone? How come?
So that's the way you see me, huh? A loner?
Senna.
I was hoping more plucky heroine girl or one-track musclehead. That's more what I kind of shoot for.
Now look.
Oh, no, you don't. I think you're just being nosy.
Senna, please.
I'm fine. Really. Don't worry about me.
Give it a good once-over.
Judging by the trajectory, it must have landed nearby.
Keep your heads or lose them! I've got a... No matter who comes knocking.
You're dealing with me!
You're a lifesaver! Break! Reversal N! Reversal N! I need you, Mia! Phantom Slap!
Amazing! Demon Slayer! You're dealing with me!
Time to win out the big club! You ain't ready for this! Founding and going in! Nothing going.
Hold on just a little longer!
Ready for this?
Let's go!
Did I push you too hard?
That's the way!
Only!
I can follow that up!
The night is still young.
Say, isn't this valuable? We should take good care of that.
Though not getting drenched once in a while. A surprise attack. Cute. Come on in. I don't fear death, so bring it.
Thanks.
On your feet.
Having fun? I know I am. You're on Fireland. Reversal edge. No. Break. Reversal edge.
You didn't disappoint.
Push through. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Better give it a good once over.
I'd better send them off.
I guess this is fate too, huh? I guess this is fate too, huh?
There's a fort up ahead and security's tight. We don't want to get too close.
No reason to go back to the castle anyway. Let's head for Sword March.
This is something decent, right? Let's light these mudders up.
Make this quick! Looking good, huh?
Looks like it's fun.
You're on Fireland! Reversal area! That's the weak point! Looking good, huh? Sidewinder! Reversal edge! Good job, Judy! I want to surrender before we grind you into dust!
You want some more?
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Is that what I think it is?
Good thing we found this.
Wonder what's inside.
This should prove useful later.
We should take good care of that.
Up ahead is the Cadencia region. We'll be at the base of the Great Sword before too long.
Finally. Good thing we found this.
Wonder what's inside. Is that what I think it is?
We can't just leave this be.
Is this like a rare thing?
But you're in our way.
We'll be out of here in no time.
You're all kind of fear so free. Cheers, not again. You're killing Golden. Thanks. So free. Cheers, not again.
You're a lifesaver.
So free. Cheers, not again.
No longer.
That's the right thing.
Go.
Golden.
Right.
You want some more?
Reverse away.
Good setup. Keep that up.
Go. You guys ready for this? Let's turn on the pressure. We have superiority. Push through. Good going, Uni. We can do better yet.
Hey, Tyon.
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Hope there's something useful here. I'll need a hand here.
Say the word. So much
We're
to
almost
see,
there.
huh?
Finally.
The place of hope. Like that man said.
Whoa! Oh, just thunder. Gave me a jump.
Topographical info updated.
Do you think this city thing's really real?
I'm starting to get butterflies.
Good thing we found this.
This is the right spot for a rest.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
You're a lifesaver. Off your piss, I'll show you what I'm all about.
Keep up the attack.
Looking good, Noah.
Alright, keep them coming. You're a fireman.
Me.
Cheers to that. Sidewinder.
Lost the enemy.
Reversal and
You're dealing with me.
time to get crushed. Reversal
You
and
see me in action, Mimi?
Sure I did, Sana.
You look great.
keep your heads or lose them.
You think you can kill me?
Sidewinder. Move. Thanks. Reversal ahead. Right, that's the weak point.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Sidewinder. Reversal ahead. You're a lifesaver.
Time to bring them down.
Let's go them.
Right in my bottom.
That's the weak point.
Smooth as always, Noah. So much energy.
Feel the power.
Feels just like it should. Fire, please.
We have superiority. Efficient healing is also
Is that enough for you?
Aw, and we were just getting started.
It's just up ahead.
something so valuable here.
Watch your footing, guys. Oh! Don't try to stop us.
We'll be out of here in no time.
You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. We're dealing with me.
You're on fire now!
Ready to make some waves?
I don't fear that, so bring it.
Go!
I don't fear that, so bring it.
Appreciate it. I'm more than strong enough to punch your lights out!
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Finders keepers.
Let's make the most of our break, guys. Ah, there we go. I definitely feel stronger. Gem's done. That should be about enough.
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
Is that what I think it is?
Well, hey, look at that.
What's that? Oh, looks like we can go on from here. Sweet, let's poke around.
But aren't you a ginormous sparker?
Whoa. Where's the top?
We finally made it, huh?
Quite.
Let's get to the base of the sword. Guernica told us to come here. There has to be something.
Be on your guard, yeah? Because we've really been pushing our luck lately.
Whoa, that's one for the books.
Shut up.
Lance is right, though. Keep your eyes peeled.
Whoa, check this place out.
What's wrong? Mio?
I hear a strange sound.
Sound?
What is that noise?
Something's wrong here. Noah!
What the? Who are they?
Those Levnesses. They're the ones that attacked the castle.
Yes, no question.
Which means...
Sheathe your weapons. We're not looking for a fight.
What the?
We are the Lost Numbers, sworn enemies of Mobius.
What?
There are others standing against Mobius.
The name's Monica. Monica Vanden. The man who entrusted Ouroboros to you. I'm his daughter.
Daughter?
You know Guernica?
You're headed for the city, ain't ya?
How do you...
That's our base of operations. Come on.
What?
Shania, take point.
Yeah, all right. Stay close.
Good to add more names. Is that what I think it is? Don't try to stop us!
All right, get it over with.
Wow,
That's the weak
you're
point.
dealing with me.
Reverse the air.
So, got this in the bag. That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Quite a rare sight.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
No, no, no.
You're dealing with me. Sideswipe. Go, got this in the bag.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync.
No more talk. You're dealing with me. Reverse the leg work.
Sidewinder.
Falcon. Alright, things are getting good. Ooh, that was not the thing.
Good going, Uni! We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
Let's light these muggers up. You're dealing with me. Shockwave.
We're coming together. Go. Sidewinder.
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't...
Go.
You're dealing with me.
Reversal edge.
Hey, you barely messed everything up today.
That was pretty much what I expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tyon?
Hey, that's not your everyday jump.
I don't want to do this. You're in our way.
We'll be out of here in no time. You're dealing with me.
You're a lifesaver.
Sidewinder. That's the weak point. Looking good, huh?
We've got them pinned down.
Great.
Reversal edge.
Easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
No more talk. You're dealing with me.
Thanks. Sidewinder.
Reversal edge. Push through. That's the weak point.
Pretty
Always,
much what I
Noah.
expected.
I'd say we were moving in sync. Right, Tyle?
I guess this is fate too, huh?
What is that Garaffa doing? Man, that was close.
for that?
Something so valuable here.
I'll claim the ether here. Make use of this. With you around, Senna.
Come after me, and that's what you get. I'm the girl with the gall.
Something so valuable here.
Doodah right here.
Monica, can I ask you something?
Just keep following Shania, will you? We'll talk more later.
Oh, hey!
I hope we can make use of this.
These are worth a bit, right?
We should take good care of that.
Good thing we found this.
Wonder what's inside. We should take good care of that.
Well, lucky devils.
Don't try to stop us.
Let's light these mudders up. Well, Senna! Love to see it! Love it! Sidewinder!
But don't let up!
Oh, the enemy! That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Good thing we found this.
Don't try to stop us!
Easy.
No
Really
longer!
cool down. Hey, you barely messed up today. Wanna get it all figured out.
Whoa, check this place out.
Better give it a good once over.
What a brilliant contraption. No wonder nobody's ever found it.
You'd better save some of that surprise.
Wow. This place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said. Made it in one piece.
So Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
Yeah.
You said you were his daughter. What's that mean?
I completely forgot. You don't understand the concept of parenthood. I'll explain later.
Later, meaning in the city?
That's where the elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius's?
When you become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal. And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things? What about yours? Are you Ouroboros too?
We'll go with that.
Sorry?
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
What are you?
We're so high up!
What a view! I've never seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
Can you save your observations for later? Come on!
Check it out. Bunnet's digging up ore.
Is that what I think it is?
Whoa! Got a rare doodah right here!
Kevis Castle's got nothing on this dizzying height.
You're telling me. Just looking down makes me feel faint. My head kind of hurts.
Ah, yeah. That happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
Entrance is up ahead.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
This is the city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes. They look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha! Bloody sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will. More colonies added. Looks like colony relations have changed.
It's bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there really so many people? This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevas and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here. Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
No. They must be humans just like us.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
Huh?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates. They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vandam.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash.
Good to add more names.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
All right.
Good to add more names. You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base. I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little...
too harsh.
Sorry. Poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Good to add more names. Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
So that girl was keeping an eye on us. Did you notice, Mimi?
I see some relations have changed.
She didn't so much as make my ears twitch.
What's that?
I see some relations have changed.
We're now more or less above the Sword's hilt guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath. Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
I think that would be asking a bit too... Oh. Actually...
Aren't those...
Cradles.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait, then that husk I saw...
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
So we're born to fight, and then we die. Over and over and over. I can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
Where are we?
This is a maternity ward.
Maternity?
Doctor, may I? Come.
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
She's so warm.
Place one finger in her palm.
Hey, Sana! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn. What? This is incredible, Senna.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made? Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up!
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth. Thank you. I mean it.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance. The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday. Or it might be that you already do.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound By their blood?
It was the Queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them?
I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the Queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real Queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true Queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true Queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the Queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the Queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your low.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before?
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them?
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
Closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
the healing to me.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Support you! Got it!
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty? I'll provide the perfect defense.
Tempest! current!
Imperial Soar! Violet Flurry!
I hope we can make use of this.
This is something decent, right?
Good to add more names. Good to add more names. Good to add more names. Good to add more names.
Every day's a training day.
Good to add more names. 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 Good to add more names.
And how do we get to the war room?
We saw those signs of battles against Agnes and Kevis yesterday, right? Let's go there first.
Good to add more names. 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 We could do with some food. Delicious.
Uni's back in action.
Can't wait to see how Manana prepares it. Could you all come round for a second?
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
Good to add more names. Good to add more names. Good to add more names.
Sounds like a scoop.
Good to add more names. Good to add more names. Good to add more names. What to buy? Good to add more names. Wonder what's inside. Wonder what's inside.
I found something shiny.
We should take good care of that. Good to add more names.
Oh, night has fallen.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones. Hmm? What's that?
Let's use this. I hope we can make use of this.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
We should take good care of that. Wonder what's inside.
Say, isn't this valuable?
We should take good care of that. Let's use this. That smarts. Wonder what's inside.
I found something shiny.
We should take good care of that. We're quite well traveled by now, huh? Better make sure we're well rested. Let's lay out the facts.
Where to from here?
Good to add more names. Good to add more names. I see some relations have changed. see some relations have changed. We could do with some food. Let's lay out the facts.
Let's move out.
Good to add more names.
This is something decent, right?
Good to add more names.
Looks like it's gonna rain. Rain. Snuffing great.
I see some relations have changed.